You know, regret, it can be a universal experience, whether it's about a missed opportunity, a mistake that we made, or path that we didn't take.
And while it's often seen as something to avoid, regret can also be a powerful tool for growth and healing. So today, Dr. Michael Walker joining us to help us rethink and reboot our relationship with regret. Good morning.
Good morning. How are you all doing today?
Great. Well, it's nice to talk with you. Explain what you mean here with trying to, I guess it's sort of like a positive spin on regret.
For sure. Like, first, let's define what regret is, right? So regret is an emotional response to like a decision or some actions that we believe could have turned out better, right? And so we got to be mindful that it's about what we are doing with that information now, because regret is a natural human emotion that we all will feel at times, right? Sometimes it can make us feel a little like paralyzed. But really, when we think about it, it can also be a sign of self-awareness, and it can be a desire to improve on the decisions that I made in the past.
Is that what you mean when you talk about the dual nature of regret? Two sides of regret there?
Correct, right? There's a destructive side and there's a constructive side. So the destructive side is when you're just dwelling on regret, and it can, lead to you thinking bad about yourself or horrible about the decisions that you made, which can also impact your mental health, but also more importantly, it can impact your self-esteem and confidence around how you move forward in those things. But there's this constructive side of regret where when you process it mindfully, regret can provide and be available for lessons and to motivate change, right? Can help you think through maybe the decisions you made and how can you adjust that decision so that you don't replicate that same outcome that happened this time.
Why do you think we always focus more, at least it feels like we focus more so on the negative side of regret compared to the positive side?
For sure. We definitely do that, right? That's just human nature, right? We're going to be, and many times we're going to be harder on ourselves than anybody on the outside world can be. And so, again, when we've made that decision that didn't align with either our values or what we wanted the outcome to be, we can really, get internal with ourselves and kind of put a lot of pressure on ourselves. And so we got to be mindful of that destructive piece of it. And that's why it's about how do you reframe that as an opportunity to learn and grow from that mistake or missed opportunity.
How do you do that, Michael? Because that seems a little bit easier said than done, asking people to take their regret and almost use it as a learning experience.
Yeah, that's the part that really takes, you really got to take into this process, right? And one is you have to acknowledge it, right? Acknowledge and accept regret. Like I said, it's a natural human emotion that we all experience at some time in our lives, right? And then the key to this is, how do I reframe this as a learning opportunity? How can I learn from the decisions that I made based on the outcomes that I saw, right? If I don't want to see this outcome, then I have to change something that I did in the past so this outcome doesn't show up. And so then we have to take a corrective action around what that may be, right? And so I can't say for certain what it would be for you in certain cases, but you have to really be processing that throughout your time and saying, okay, so what can I do differently? And then let me apply that and see what the outcome will be next time, right? And sometimes we got to get out of focusing on the past, right? Again, let that past teach us, but then let's focus on the present and then the future. So what can I do now to get me the different future that I want as an outcome?
I'm thinking about the ripple effect that could have. Like, for example, if you're a parent and you have kids and you start to do that reflection yourself, that regret, and focusing on the positive yourself, I'm guessing your kids can see that too, and then they can take on that positive psychological effect of regret too, right?
You're exactly right. And what we have to do as adults and parents is, how do we make our learning visible to our kids, right? Yeah. And the folks that we're around. So we have to talk about it. We have to address it. We have to show that, like, so I made this decision. This was the outcome. Now I'm trying to make this decision different, and this is the outcome for that. So really being intentional about making our process visible to our kids can definitely help them out in the long run. I would also say, as we're thinking about regret, we are talking about the decision that we made. How do we slow ourselves down so that we are making a more better informed decision so that we don't have that regret on the backside of that, right? That's also a strategy or a tactic we can use to imply.
Yeah, very good point there. All right. Dr. Walker, as always, thank you so much, and happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Thank you. You guys have the same.